My dream car is a 1970 Dodge Charger.
My dream car is a 2017 Corvette Grand Sport.
Interesting. Interesting. But literally,
No, so I said Grand Sport, not Z06 or Z01.
that's true that I still say interesting. It doesn't matter to me. But anyways, the only...
No, it's funny because nobody literally gets Grand Sports. I've seen more Z06s than Grand Sports.
Okay, that's crazy. The only reason that I want a night is because I watched movies.
Oh my god. I can be just like them.
It's either that or Brian's Nissan GTR.
Alright, I understand that one.
But for some reason, the Charger speaks to me more. I don't know why. It just does. It speaks to me more than Arnold.
Yes, man.
Watch Fast and Furious, but I've watched some.
You don't watch Fast and Furious.
Then I got bored of it.
You got bored.
How?
Okay.
How?
Are we having a debate?
In the third
I think
movie,
we're having a
Dom
debate.
uses a freaking shotgun while driving. What you mean?
We're having a...
I don't like movies. I'm gonna just confess right now. I don't like movies. Okay? If
Oh.
it's a TV show, yeah, I would watch it all.
Oh. Whoa.
Trust me.
If I get successful enough and we meet in real life and become friends, you won't get a ride if I do get enough money in my Bugatti Veyron. Black and blue.
I still don't get how you like movies, man. What, you always fall asleep or something?
Like how? You almost sound like my dad when he watches movies.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I can say that too because my dad always goes to sleep watching any movie.
At least he didn't say okay, boomer.
My dad is too old to be saying okay, boomer.
No, but Jalen would say that. You remember that?
Oh God,
Brandon.
Jalen. Oh God, I remember before you started visiting more often, he'll be like, "Okay, boomer." Whenever we're having this discussion, I'm like I had to look up what boomer meant, and now I know that means someone out of touch with reality, and that's what Jalen is.
Oh, he is
No.
not out of touch with it.
No, he
Yeah,
is. He is. He is.
How so?
Trying to start fights with me sometimes, you know, making me almost break his arm a couple of times, you know. What I started considering usual.
How weak is he? How strong are you?
I mean, strong enough to punch maybe a 13, maybe 15-year-old in the stomach and have them go down on impact.
What the heck?
My brother, and he's gone down.
What I punch with my right hand. In my right hand is what I use to throw balls. In balls that go very high, fast, and
Wait, you throw balls? Bro, that's weird.
I'm talking about baseballs.
You couldn't have just said that instead of just that word.
Cause I throw in about you. Get your mind out the gutter, girl. No, boy, get your mind out the gutter.
So, you've thrown anything?
I've thrown a lot of things, but not what you're thinking about.
Try not to make it weird. And Brandon, don't answer that question. He's making it weird.
I don't care because I have cousins that make things weird. So this to me is just like a normal week. It's just like a normal weekend over my aunt's house. Cause my mom is the only child, so I'm obviously talking about my dad's sister. Cause my dad has two. No, technically my dad has 3 sisters. He's the only male, and he's the middle child, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. You're middle child and you're the only male. That's
Yeah, I know it isn't. Plus, technically, I'm an only child if you don't count my half sister. Interesting.
You know the stereotype of the middle child?
What?
You guys
I
are
mean,
wild.
true. Or don't you know the stereotype about a? Or do you know the stereotype of a redheaded stepchild? They get beat. Bah, bah. Right, I can't help it. I'm into dark humor.
See, I like dark humor. Come on, Texas.
Just like how I laughed when Itachi slaughtered the clan. That's a Naruto reference I know Jonathan gets.
What's your favorite weapon? What's your favorite weapon?
I have lots of favorite weapons, but if you want to know my exact favorite weapons, are a scythe and a 50 caliber Desert Eagle.
So you want a 50 cal Desert Eagle?
What? Hold up. Actually, you didn't let me finish. More like, I want a lot of weapons too, but my favorite, but the weapon that I want most is a scythe that transforms into a katana that I call the crescent. So that I call the crescent rose. In the Black Desert Eagle, that's called Jackal. If you want to look up Jackal, please just look up Helsing. Yup.
Play Mortal Kombat?
No, I haven't. I want to, but my mom doesn't really want me to play.
What about For Honor? What about For Honor?
I've seen it, but I don't play it.
Hey, there's one thing. Oh, and now on the other side. Not you. There we go. Yep. I was gonna say, no, the other side.
If you want to
You
know
don't
something
think I don't know
interesting,
that?
though,
I've done it multiple times. You didn't know how.
Until
Hey.
now.
matter of fact, Jonathan,
So I told you so.
Uh-huh. What's up?
what that reminds me of when you were playing Odyssey. I watched. So remember how? Okay, so let me just give you this quick rundown. I watched this black YouTuber called Basically I Do Work, and he has a whole bunch of friends, right?
Uh-huh.
And his real name is Marcel. I only know this because his friends call him that, and I also know most of his friends' names. Because they also do YouTuber, and Marcel also calls them by their names. Just like how I told you, remember? Him and Wildcat and Terrorizer and stuff are friends with Courage JD and Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Wildcat and Marcel. Basically, Marcel has a friend called Moose Knuckle on YouTube, but his real name is Brock. So Brock was playing the early demo of Assassin's Creed Odyssey when it was called Assassin's Creed Origins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Wait, I thought it was always called Origins.
it was.
Why do you always being called orange?
I'm pretty sure the name changed to Odyssey. Because it had very much the same. It had almost everything the same as well. Obviously, Odyssey. But yeah, you kind of get what I'm trying to say here.
Honestly, it's Odyssey.
Yeah. Also, if you
Well, I
want
wanted
to know,
to finish that before Valhalla comes out.
true.
But I
What?
have a feeling that I'm going to be late, as always.
Also, Jonathan,
I'm listening.
whenever you play any game that doesn't force you into a frontal approach, remember Macmillan's words.
What's that?
Take it slow. You can kill this person or you can let him pass, and oi, Susie.
Yeah.
Same thing
Only
they tell
if
you
I-
in chat.
Yeah, you told me that in chat, but
I
it
tell
didn't
you
come
that
from.
in every chat.
Yeah, you. Actually, that was like a total of what, 2 or 3 of my streams.
Like the Odyssey streams specifically.
Oh, the honest. Yeah, but how many was that?
I would tell you that almost all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when you try to surprise that one dude, and like you tried to kick him, but you didn't have the kick equipped, and you're like, "Oi, Susie!" But the kick.
Yeah,
Oh my
kinda didn't have a certain ability equipped. That's pretty much why I got busted in the first place.
And even then I told you, if you want to get a perfect Oisuzi, have the kick equipped.
That was my plan, but I didn't have that in hand.
Favorite trophy from both Modern Warfare Remastered and Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, campaign more specifically, is the a change in the timeline, and precognitive paranoia. You get that for shooting Shepard in the head.
Yeah, you did tell me that part, didn't you?
Well, trust me.
Nobody shoot when he's tethered, because I got it with Xeno.
No joke. Like, as soon as I got down to the pit and saw Shepard, I was like, oh, I've been waiting for this. And I shot him in the head with no remorse.
That's...
Look, I can do a lot of things with no remorse, okay?
Oh, there's not... It's not that. It's not that.
Because I'm not someone with empathy who can feel and get into other people's emotions. I am that one person who holds no remorse for any of his actions. No joke. If I had to tell someone that one of their family members died, I would have legit walked up and said, "Hey, he's dead," and then just walked away with them screaming at me.
Well, I got the Trinity Gold Catalyst and the quest done, and 2 of the Dark Engrams that I got.
And Jonathan,
what's up?
Now you see why I told you that I am that one stone cold person that most people aren't. Think about it. I'm colder than everyone. Hey. I said I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it weird mine is a 3-headed mace with spikes?
No, not at all. I've heard worse.
What, a plastic spoon? Where do you scoop out your eye?
No. How about a jerry can?
A what?
A jerry can is what holds fuel, more specifically gas. Yeah. If you want to know why, please go watch a YouTuber called Diet De Nogla.
No, thank you. Last thing I need is to barf my breakfast out of my mouth.
He smacked. No, legit. He was playing GTA 5 and he was smacking people around with jerry cans. Well, he did that, and also he poured gas on people, and he let his friend shoot it. I watched, and I may have laughed a couple of times. I can't lie.
Oh,
Crap. Remember I told you I was that one person who held no remorse for anything, right?
Yeah, you pretty much told me twice.
I tell everyone that if I need people to know this.
Yeah, well, thanks for the reminder.
Why do you think I hold, well, I should say, why do you think it's become more,
What's happening? What is this place?
why do you think it's become so easy for me to play games and watch games like Assassin's Creed? I listened to Kakashi Hatake, and if you remember correctly, he said, hesitation leads to disaster.
Yeah, and you got, well, that, he didn't lie. He didn't lie. There was
And why do you think so many people in Naruto died? They held hesitation.
Yeah, there was one or a couple of occasions as to how I hesitated.
Even when Naruto hesitated, he then had to remember Kakashi was like, "Don't hesitate, boy. You do that, you die." Now I'm sure none of you want to die.
Nobody does.
What is
but
No,
it's a
buddy.
part of life.
I are frenzied.
Mhm.
You know what's, you should play Fallout 4.
Zavala,
Fallout
did you
76.
catch
I don't know
that?
if they still have it in Fallout 76.
Uh,
Put
This
grenades in everybody's
interference.
pockets.
I can't
They blow up the
triangulate
head.
a point of origin.
yay.
Keep going.
Even though what I do is much brutal, it's much more brutal. Think about the most brutal way you can die and multiply it by 100.
Mhm.
Yeah. I go overkill, okay?
I see.
Hey, Jaden.
Die. Ah!
Yes.
Die, you mother lovers! Die!
Kid, he's like me.
I'm worse than you. In
Yeah,
every way.
he has a
Now.
I also have a lot of gun facts.
he's a Call of Duty specialist with the attitude of Kratos from God of War.
What can I say? There's a ghost in the machine. And this
Yeah.
ghost is not very friendly.
Let's see about that. Who will die first, me or you? Duel 1v1.
In
That would lead to
COD.
a 1v1 in Call of Duty, and you should sign your own
No,
death
real life.
warrant. That's gonna be a little more different. Trust me. While I haven't lost any 1v1s, that's a lie. I've lost a lot of 1v1s. I've lost a lot of them. But I take a less than lethal approach. I don't do damage if I don't have to.
Guys, is this weird?
Ah, crap.
If I make my friend scream because of crap, and I laugh, is that weird?
No, not really.
So like, when I use Jotun, and we won't be wanting crap, and he screams because he's like, stop using it, and just like, getting all mad and crap, is that weird that I laugh at it?
Nah.
It gives me humor.
I laugh at people dying. Trust me.
Alright, shut up, Brandon, you're like me.
No, I also
Yeah.
laugh at chaos and disorder and everything that makes the world burn.
Okay. Both of you are creeping me out. Both of you
I
are
can't
creeping
help
me
it.
out.
I can't help
I
it.
know you can't help it.
It's built into my personality.
Yeah, it's part of who you are. That much I've been knew. But you still creep me out.
Eh. Okay.
I love you, dude.
Okay.
That's not gay. Fine, no homo. No homo.
Like I just said.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
No, I'm more than wild. I'm more than wild.
You're what?
I'm more than wild.
No. What? Sock, what did you say?
Gotcha.
I said I love this kid. I love you.
And then his brother said, "That's gay."
Said no homo.
Oh
Give
God.
it to-
Oh God.
Okay.
People.
It's not gay if I say no homo.
And as I've heard a YouTuber say before, it ain't gay if it's in a four-way.
Sock, I'm not even gonna ask. How you
You
fell off
don't
the,
need to
thing.
ask. You don't need to ask, okay?
To move.
Yeah,
But-
it should.
Between Simon, Riley, and between Ghost and Shepard, you really don't need to ask.
Oh, I've been new about that.
No,
What I'm
it's
trying to
much
wonder-
different. It's much different than what you
Every
think.
Karen, games make people school shoot.
Oh God, that does remind me though. There is. Hold up. What I'm about to tell you is crazy. So there's a petition. No, so this Karen made an internet billboard that said something like this: "Don't call white women Karen because it's offending and racist."
I was hoping I would just.
It's not racist because black women more specifically, can be called Karen too. And I can say that without sounding like a racist because I'm black as well.
Oh, I'm a freaking cracker, bro.
Hey, that's a racial slur that black people use.
It's my skin color.
Yes, it is though. It may be your skin color.
And also, I have my friend is black and he allows me to say it.
Cracker. Alright.
Who?
Alright. You can. All right, I'll let this
Well,
slide.
it better
Then.
not be me, because I
I'll
was
let
going
it
to tell
slide,
both
then.
of y'all to trim that down.
I'll let it slide then.
My friend's name is Austin. He doesn't care what it is.
Austin?
So he allows me to say it.
I have a cousin named Austin.
Something's wrong with
Well, it's
that
probably
dude.
not the same person.
Is his name Rocket Scientist 9?
Nah.
Okay.
Some people call me Satan's nephew,
Huh? Whoa!
but I am
Who
not
called
neither
you
of
that?
that. Hey, people on the internet be crazy. People on the internet be wildin'. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, but, whoa. All I want to know is who called you that?
So, like I said, it's a random person on the internet. Remember?
Oh, no.
I am Casper.
Yes. Yes. There's the internet.
Does that that doesn't offend anybody? I'm Casper.
No, it's not a... Look, it's not a...
Casper isn't bad. Casper isn't bad, okay?
That's not what I'm talking about.
He's talking about people on the internet being stupid.
I've heard the make me regret this.
Anyways, also, by the way, guess what? I am going to have to... I'm probably going to have to turn off my music and focus, because at this point, I'm getting overwhelmed. Ah, crap, I'm broadcasting, I can't do that. Even then, I don't have any viewers, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep streaming.
You're about to get copyright strike. You know, I'm like,
I can't turn on any music, and plus I don't have any, like, I hardly have any subscribers compared to Jonathan.
Wait, no, if I even sing music, you guys will get copyrighted.
I don't have enough subscribers,
Really?
and I'm only a
You
12-year-old.
sure about that? Jaden got copyright strikes emails, and he's a big YouTuber.
He's not that big, like only 157.
Well, now 159.
Oh dang, who else subscribed?
However, I just like things to be trimmed down so that I don't get any emails about it indefinitely.
Alright, but better than I'm such a small
And
YouTuber
that was fast.
if it hits me, I'm gonna be shocked because one, I'm a 12-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's under 13, guys. Copa, hey, it's Copa.
Ha ha ha.
All channels. Is anyone there?
Copa can go kiss my butt.
Eris, talk to us. Say something.
Hey,
He didn't say the A word, he said bud, Jaden.
Please.
I know that. What? Did you just call me what I think you just called me?
yeah, he just called you a boomer.
And Jalen would love your behind too.
Yeah, he would.
Go on it.
But they would be best friends. Something that I would not appreciate because once Jalen gets a best friend, it's like chaos. It runs like clockwork.
Friends with this kid.
It runs like clockwork. Probably at his house right now.
Is he online?
No. And even then,
No.
he plays on Xbox. Who?
He has an Xbox too, Brandon.
I just said he's on Xbox.
Soccer mom.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, I know,
Oh, he does?
I know.
My bad.
Soccer
The
mom.
soccer
has
mom
Xbox.
throws me off. You know that, right?
That's his online name. Give me a break.
I know, that's
mean,
what I said. It throws me off.
eh,
Someone account.
Huh?
I told you.
Well, you're not gonna... Like, the fact that I play Call
Actually,
of
I
Duty...
didn't tell you that. I'm sorry.
The only reason that I can't play Call of Duty is because I'm playing on my mom's account.
Where, are you on Destiny now?
I've been playing Destiny. I'm on the first campaign mission right now. And I'm getting...
Wait. What first campaign mission?
The first mission of this season, basically.
Oh, of season 11.
Yep, that's what I said, campaign.
Drifter?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Once
going.
I finish with this mission, because this might take me a minute, among everything.
Well, speaking of which, you're gonna need everything for what you're about to experience.
Monkey see, monkey do!
Okay.
Sorry about that. That was Majin Buu taking over.
See, if I made that joke, that'd be racist.
Yes, it would have. But I would not have
Can't-
hounded you for it because I have white friends that allow to make jokes like that.
Can we lay off the racism type of talk,
We
please?
We can.
Yes.
We can, but I don't think we want to though.
I do. I kind of do because right now I'm trying to focus. I don't have any music, and I want to stop streaming to play some music, but I don't want Jonathan to get copyright claimed. Because actually no.
Music unless you sing it.
Better yet, even then, guess what?
I can.
The
My
only
stream can hear him, and if my stream can hear him, then that means he can hear his music.
and I usually sing anyways, so I mean. But back to what I was gonna say, Jonathan. It's like most of the songs that I have are just from other YouTubers. Like very few from actual artists.
I've been playing music.
So like I said, you might get striked, you might not. But most of these YouTubers won't even see these streams. Because they're much bigger than you.
Dude, that sounds like a big ol' roast.
Look, I'm not even trying to have it become a real roast.
Yeah.
It's just because most of them have like 100K, maybe even more. And even the ones that don't have 100K are like still like 49K and stuff like that. So him getting striked is hardly gonna be a problem. Like the only songs that you're actually gonna get stricken for if Drake even finds, if NBA Blockboy Drake, people that have a large amount of influence even hear this, then they can strike you. It's that, or YouTube will just be like, hey, like, you can't play this. It's gonna be like, well, I wasn't playing it. My friend was, and like I said, you can't play it.
What? How many strikes do you get before your channel?
It's 3. You get 3.
3?
Like copyright strike or any other things.
Dude, how many copyright strikes have you gotten?
So far, none. I just get messages about
It possibly happening
about
to you.
No, that, and I get messages from copyrighted music that they discover on my videos.
Which makes no sense, but I'll let that slide. And also, that's why you play with the music off.
Nah.
That's what I've always done, even before I started YouTube. It's only because I wanted to hear my songs.
All right, let me listen to Drifter.
Oh, ah, God. My shield was cracked. Mayday, mayday, going down. Please tell me you two are having fun.
We're in the drifter right now.
I'm saying that because right now I'm having to deal with Saffron's eye. Ah,
That good or bad?
if you get the reference, you get the reference, but it's bad currently. I'm
Yeah.
level 950 and I'm dealing with 750 grunts that gang up on me like a gangbang.
Well, that answers that.
I understand that too. That's what
I wish I could season pass, bro.
I wish I could too, but I gotta wait till Christmas to get any sort of PlayStation card. Oh God.
That's
I
interesting.
can't decode my umbo crap.
Screw
I
off.
literally have like, what is that?
What is that?
Hey, look, I'm about to laugh at this because I'm about to commit a massacre. By the way,
Gifts of the light
I
and
have
God.
4 umbo engrams and I can't.
Outstretched hands.
hey, who wants to die?
Choice of one good.
Massacre time. Ha.
Okay then. In that case.
Yeah, Saffron's eye is still over here shooting with me with his everything bad in the world. Whoop. Also, guess what we just also, do you want to know something, Jonathan?
What's that?
Last night / earlier this morning, even though I was talking to my granddad about World War II guns and the Deagle torture test, which by the way is funny. So basically, I was chilling out here and we saw that the police officer that killed Floyd, homie had a grudge against Floyd, which is why he killed him.
Who?
Okay, so a police officer that killed George Floyd held a grudge and killed him. Watch it on the news.
Where'd you hear this?
It was on the news. And it was, well, not on the news really, but it was like on this one channel that talked about it that wasn't the news at all. What we discovered of what actually happened was that dude held grudge against Floyd, right? Floyd was honestly an honest man all in all, so we don't know why he held grudge. But because of this, he decided to kill Floyd after he cut off his cam footage. You know what I'm talking about. After he cut off the footage,
body cam.
Yeah, after he cut off the cam footage, he held, and it cuts back to Floyd on the ground with, well, as you can see, that 8-minute long knee to, you already get what I'm about to say. So, yeah, knee to the chest. Murdered him in cold blood because of this grudge that he held.
Well, in that case, I would like to say for the record on this stream that cop is an idiot, and he's the one that caused all that chaos.
If it wasn't my opinion, I would have him dead.
You're hurt.
There's nothing. And I will say that. And I don't care if the government comes after me for saying that. I will fight back to the bitter end.
I wouldn't try it.
Oh, but I
actually
would.
wouldn't try it.
Oh, but I would.
Yeah, well, it's not worth it either. I would
worth
say
it, but to me it is. Don't ask why, okay?
Oh, I'm trying not to.
They have to send their, just to make it verified, they have to send their 12-year-olds after you.
What was that?
Better hope they train their 12-year-olds.
But it is of the darkness.
Cause trust me, I'm the street fight brawler type of person who throws straight punches to the gut hard enough to knock people off their feet.
Well, since you just told me how to counter that, well, thank you.
It's fine. I don't just fight with hands. I fight dirty. I fight very dirty.
My gosh.
What? I can't help it. It's in my DNA to fight back in very much dirty ways.
Our transmissions may be compromised.
No joke, cause me and Saeed have play fought a couple of times. This was before you would come to school often. But do you know what happened?
What happened?
So one time we were fighting by the window, and he put his foot on my chest, thinking that he had won, right? I grabbed his foot, twisted it, and let him fall.
And who is this?
Another good move is once they try to flag their foot up and crap, you can hold it and then push them back and they'll fall.
Yeah! Or you could punch him where the sun don't shine.
What did you find?
Which is why I fight such. That's why I could say I fight dirty, because that's what I would do. That, or you could just legit use a full Nelson.
And who used the full Nelson?
Goku.
Oh.
DBZ fighting against Raditz.
Oh well, that's
top
different.
10 best anime portrayals.
That is.
Freaking Watch Mojo.
Hey, look, I'm better than Watch Mojo. I know. I know my business, and I know what to do before just straight up clipping the clips in anime.
YouTubers who've sworn.
Top 10 streamers caught hacking. No, no. I gotta do this. I gotta do this authentically. Hey guys, welcome back. Here's this. Hello. Hey guys, welcome back. This Trent Crave, and today we will be talking about the top 5 streamers who got caught hacking.
What's sad is I've actually.
That is.
I watched Trent. I watched him too.
Oh. Alright, never mind. It's not sad anymore.
That's the reason I know him. Cause I actually watched them compared to most people who only hear about them. Finally.
One hardcore.
Well,
type.
first of all, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to orbit.
And join up.
But first, I gotta go check out the brand new destinations because I want to. This is gonna.
Yo.
Yeah.
You know the coronavirus.
Coronavirus. You better expect that. You better expect that when you know me.
I know.
I'm one of those people.
You know how they limited people going to stores and crap?
Oh yeah, why?
They limited the tower capacity.
The tower capacity of what now? Of what now?
Yeah, now it used to be like 20 something, and now it's like 16.
Bruh.
That is the rumor there.
Hold up. Top 10 worst officials. Excuse me. Top 10 worst government officials. Number 1, Donald Trump. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna say it now.
Let's see.
I'm that person.
Let's see how they like it.
Hey, Jonathan, can you guys head over to orbit real quick? There you go. I'm here.
Also,
Worst. Also, actually, I got a question for you, Soccer. Here's some information that I bet you did not know. Both the AK-47 and the Kar-98K from the Germans both use 7.62, but the AK uses 7.62 Soviet rounds as it was produced by the Russians, while the Kar-98K uses... Oh, so you know that the fact that the Kar-98K uses Moser rounds instead of the Soviet rounds because it was produced by a German. Oh, good.
my cousin's all about freaking guns. Like, he knows all about guns.
It's good that you know this information. Because if you didn't, we would have some problems. What type of problems, I cannot tell you.
Problems I need your net.
And there'll be a lot of problems. But that's beside the point. Oh, do you guys want to notice something, though? Jonathan is a level 1006 light level. You're 1000. Everyone out here is like almost like everyone out here is below both of you two, while I am only a mere 950.
That's what the bonus. I'm like 1,000 solid. Actually,
I know that's what I just said that.
I know, but you counted the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden's 1,004 base.
Oh, good to know. That means I'm catching up. I'm only 50 away from hitting 1,000.
Some of these guardians are.
Slows down, trust me.
Some of these guardians are hardcore.
So, Jonathan, you want to meet up at a normal spot?
I'm actually. Hold on.
You should know why I asked you that question.
Why is that?
Because of the fact that we usually sit down. Well, more like you stand, I sit. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm 951.
Guys, I know how to look. Yo, Brandon.
Eh?
How do return the hobby yet? Oh god, dang it.
Right now, I'm just changing a couple of things around here and there.
Let's get
My whole light level just lowered because of what I did, but I don't care.
No.
I went to 9. I went from 951 to 938
Why?
because I wanted to get my hand cannon out. If Jonathan didn't tell you this, I'm the hand cannon guy.
Not fine. Two hand cannon guys are.
Like,
Alright, we're
hand
gonna be
cannons
going to the
and swords are
Nightfall
my
Ordeal.
favorite weapons in this game. So that's kind of why. Also because...
Scout rifles since beta D1.
Before we can talk any further, which one of y'all don't have the Forsaken DLC?
I don't. Why?
Well, here you go, $50 gift card.
Because the quest that I'm about to do kinda evolves around the Nightfall